right, we're here finally at the Rio Lounge party. It's called Inaugural Party with a Purpose. And what we're going to do, we're going to talk a little bit about one of the organizers. She's going to tell us her name and kind of what she's doing and why she's calling it the Party with a Purpose. So what's your name?
My name is Carrie.
Sherry, how are you doing, Sherry?
I'm the founder and executive director of the Silver Lining Partnership Group.
Okay.
Silver Lining Partnership is a non-profit organization. Okay. It's actually a wellness recovery program. And what we do is provide referral services to people who have an emotional or mental illness. And what we try to do is provide them with professional life coaches just so they can get a balance, a sense of balance, and get back to a place of renewal and rejuvenation. We know that, from time to time that we may have these emotional issues, but we still need to go on and move on. So again, this part is just in the spirit of Martin Luther King and Day of Service is to really give back to the community. We're having a coat drive and we're just celebrating that even though President Barack Obama has been re-elected president, that we're happy for him, but there's still so much work to be done in our community. We have information about hope. Hope is helping other people through empowerment. It's a wellness recovery program, and it's for people who are going through some mental issues program and who have been homeless. And we know from time to time there's a sense that we need to help the needy. One day we're good and the next day something happens that, just make things go awry. So basically, our company, our organization does try to provide referrals to people who are really in need and make sure that they're going to be able to use the tools and great strategies to help them make sure that they can get back on track and live a really balanced life. I know. Well, because, everything has a silver lining. Behind every cloud is a silver lining. One day it may rain, but the rainbow is going to come out or the sun is going to shine again. And sure, there are days when we don't feel like getting out of bed, but at the same time, we have to wake up. We have to live. So we just decided that, hey, we can't just shut down. We have to, at some point, really get to a place where we can live. And that's why I call it silver lining. I just feel that for every day, there is a silver lining.
Okay.
Well, one of the things that people can do is to really give back to their communities and really identify that mental illness is real and that it shouldn't be swept under the rug. And a lot of times that we as African Americans, we don't want to talk about it. It's something that we really want to just hide and shun and stay away from. But if we open up and share and let people know that, every day is not a perfect day, that sometimes we're just not in a good place mentally, then we can really get the help that we need. Because the most important thing is that everybody's here for a purpose, and we want people to really know what their purpose is. So pretty much we're always looking for people who have experiences and who have really been in a situation where they may have experienced a severe traumatic experience, but you know what? They were able to cope, they were able to manage, and they were able to move on and live to see another day. So pretty much we're trying to bring optimism to people and say, hey, even though you may be going through very hard times, just know that there's a silver lining at the end of that day. Site is the Silver Lining Partnership Group.org. Please visit it. We have a Facebook page and we have a regular website. And for emails, you can email us as hairstoyou@yahoo.com. And phone number is 443-878-5600.
Okay.
We're all humans, and we all have been through some type of experience, whether we suffered the loss of a loved one, or we've been through divorce, or some kind of disappointment that has set us back. I had a girlfriend last year that recently experienced a fire, lost everything, had a death in her family, lost her girlfriend to a heart attack at 33 years old.
Wow.
And she was very traumatized, and she fell into a deep depression. She's here tonight celebrating the fact that, she's put that all behind, and know that this is 2013, and now she's gonna just move on and see things differently. So at the end of the day, we all have these experiences, but it's how we decide to cope and manage and keep going on. Well, I just want to first of all acknowledge everybody that's watching and let them know that we are really happy. We're living in a really good time, where everybody should realize that there's a sense of purpose, there's a reason that you are here, and that you should really find out, why are you here? What is your purpose? What is your goal in life? How do you want to live and carry on the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King? Here was a man that lived unselfishly, that put his life out there, and at the same time, a lot of us are reaping the benefits, but have not really done anything to really further his cause. So I just want everyone at some point to take a look at themselves and said, how can I help my fellow citizens? How can I help my community? How can I build my community to make it better than it was? And so forth. And of course, we're congratulating the second season of, Barack Obama.